Hey sports fans, here we are out at the property on Saturday, July the 3rd. It is muggy as hell out here today. It's like, well, 80 degrees in real temperature, 26 and a half in Celsius. The humidity's got to be 100%, and there's hardly any frickin' wind whatsoever. We get a slight breeze every once in a while, but it's just nasty out here. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So, our update for this week. Well, what do we got going on for this week? Well, hey, we got the deck stained. Owen was out here last weekend and beginning of the week and got the deck stained. So we got a couple little things that need to be addressed. He did a really good job, but I wanted this done up here as well, which I either didn't say it loud enough or I forgot to ask him about it. And then this needs an extra coat because it's not covered all the time and it's outside. So, and this is the oldest part of the deck. So we're going to put a third coat on here. You had to pull all this stuff away to get it, the uprights to do them and get that done. But he's got the deck stained. He also got the outhouse stained. He's got a little bit more work to do on that because we got the timber oil for that we're doing that. So that's not bad. And as you know, we've got the exterior outlet in. John's hiding because he doesn't want to be on the camera. I picked up the stones for the wood stove this week. John brought them in for me. We got them all laid out temporarily. So this is the pattern we're going to use for it. I've got 2 bags of non-shrinking grout over there that I got to build a framework around, and then we'll put the grout in, level it all out. This block here, you can see the pencil line on it, I hope. We're going to cut it in half. See the pencil line there. So, and figured out half is going here and half is going there. We're going to have another piece of the exterior trim going at the back, and that'll give us our full 5 feet to the front. Even though I wanted to go 3 feet wide, we're only doing 32 because this was $102 for this, and it's just 12.9 square feet or whatever. But doing it to 32 inches worked out to 13 square feet. So we're going to have some slight cracks, but we can fill that in with either the non-shrinking grout or we can use some of that polymeric sand. So that's what we got going on for that. And we're going to have to get the boards cut and stained and all set up, and then we got to clean the wood stove, which we haven't done yet, but hopefully in the next couple weeks that's coming. We seem to have had a visitor over the last couple days, and he bent down my feeder. I'm assuming it's a bear because the raccoons aren't strong enough to do that yet. So he's bent her right down there, emptied everything out. Hopefully it didn't do any damage. So we're going to have to either get a new pipe or cut it off and have that a couple inches shorter. It doesn't go down very far. I'd have to bring this stuff up again. I don't know. I got them wedged down in there. We'll work on that on Monday. It was not raining. And of course the grass needs cutting again because there's so much freaking rain. But I'm not going to get that because it's supposed to rain again this week again. So it's like, Jesus. So we started on the other thing that John helped me with was setting the blocks for here. So we've got our 2 deck blocks down there. And our framework started for the little cover for our wood hauler. So I need one more 2x6 there. I've got enough 1x4s up here for strapping. And then I've got down at the fire pit and the area there, there's a whole bunch of leftover metal that I can use. So it doesn't take very long to do it. It's just getting started and getting this all kind of squared away. As Ken would say, we're using TLAR technology. And that stands for, that looks about right. So we've used it here just to get this going. I am going to put some straps on there, some hurricane ties or whatever you want to call them, just because it's a little bit of, I don't really like it being toenailed in, but that's just temporarily. And then we got some extra uprights for here for storing more lumber. So we'll put that, we get that stuff done. That took 10 minutes. We get that all ready to go. We moved this over, so I'm just going to move it out next week. We'll get the other piece of plywood put in and get that done. And then this area will be all finished up. So we're almost done. That project's about halfway done, which is not bad. We worked on that for about an hour today. And there's nothing else going on at the burn pit. There's no other damage that I could see caused by the bear, just this, and he knocked some stuff down over by the sea cans. But other than that, that's kind of just what's going on. So we'll pick that up and we'll get that sorted out. I don't know what we're going to do. But anyway, so that's what's happening. As you can see, there's no wind whatsoever for the flags. And that's about it for today. There's not a whole lot going on. John's still got the wood splitter. He's got a couple more bunches of wood to split, and we'll get that done. As I said, did put some, well, he made a slight mistake and started using stain on the outhouse, even though he told me he didn't want to. But he was, as he said, I was just into it, and I just kept on going. So the outhouse is partly stained, but then we got to get all this cleaned up down in here, and then a couple more batches of timber oil just to keep the water away, right? And so when I push the dirt back against it to seal it up, so everything's got to be covered in timber oil. So we'll get all that done. He's got a couple more spots up in there that he forgot to get, but it's a clear timber oil. It's hard to tell, but it is on there. It came out really nice with the old pieces of decking, but with the new stuff, with the green shit on there, it didn't come out as nice with the timber oil. It didn't pop as much, but I do like that. It does look really nice. So he's got that done. He's going to finish that up and get that all covered up. And of course the deck looks really nice. And we got a couple things to finish up on that he's got to do, and then that's it. And that's our major projects for the summer doing. So we're moving along pretty good. We got some stuff done this week. We get some more stuff done next week, and we'll give you another update when that happens. Keep checking on the Facebook page for pictures. I'm not getting any today, but I'll pick them up on Monday. I put some out Friday. Not a lot of movement. The animals aren't moving around. It's too fucking hot for them, and I don't blame them. So that's what's going on today, sports fans. Please like, comment, share this video around, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell, because it all helps me on the algorithm to get more subscribers. And I guess that's really what we got going on. We'll see you here.